Hey guys, in today's video, I'm going to show you some cool little things that your iPhone can do that you may not already know about, but are really useful. So let's get into the video. First up is back tap. You can double tap or triple tap the back of your iPhone to do things like take a screenshot, open the camera, or turn on the torch. I've got mine set to open quick notes so I can jot something down fast without digging through apps. To set this up, go to Settings, Accessibility, down to Touch, and then you want to scroll down to the bottom to back tap. You can see here for double tap, I have Show Quick Notes, but you can click on this and pick whatever you would like. There's a big long list of everything. So for under shortcuts, these are a little bit more advanced. I'll quickly show you how to make my Quick Notes one, but all the default ones are up here. So if you wanted the torch or the control center or to open the camera, have all these options here. I'll quickly show you how to make my Quick Notes shortcut. So it's really easy. You just close out of this. You need to come across to the Shortcuts app, which should already be installed on your phone. So you open the Shortcuts app, and then I'm just going to go All Shortcuts, and then I'll hit this little plus button up the top. And then all you need to do in this search action is write Quick Note, and then you'll see this one here, Show Quick Note. Click on that, and then you go Done, and then you've got a Show Quick Note. See, the one I had already made is right here. So this one's called Show Quick Note 1. And now if we go back to our settings, you can see Show Quick Note 1, which is the one we just made. So now if I double tap on the back of my phone, it opens up a quick note and I can just type whatever I'd like in there. Here's a really fun one. You can lift a person or an object straight out of a photo just by pressing and holding on it. Your iPhone will cut out the subject automatically and you can copy it, drop it into notes or messages, or even turn it into a sticker you can use in iMessage. It's like having a built-in background remover and it's super handy. So to do this, let's open up our Photos app. And then we want to select a photo with an object or a person that we want to remove. I'm going to use this one of a kangaroo. You can see right here. So what you need to do is just need to press and hold on the object, and then you have the option to copy. And so once you hit copy, you can open up another app like the Notes app and paste the cutout picture of the kangaroo in your Notes app. Or you can go Add Sticker. And if we click Add Sticker, it will add your sticker into here, and then we can go Add Effects, and you can put like an outline around it, turn it into a bit of a comic, make it puffy, sort of like a sticker, or shiny. I usually like the outline one. And then you go Done, and it adds it into your stickers. So when you use iMessage, you can click this little plus button here and go Stickers. And then you have all these stickers that you've created that you can put into messages to people. It's just a fun little trick you can do. Here's one a lot of people miss. Your iPhone's Spotlight Search also works as a calculator or a converter. Just swipe down from your home screen. We can type in something like 96 times 3 and it will give us the answer. We can also do this for currency conversion. So I could type in 20 USD and it will convert it into Australian or any other currency that I would like. So there's no need to open any other apps. You just swipe in the middle of your home screen and you can write whatever you would like to convert into this search bar here. This one's for battery health. You can set a charging limit to help prolong your iPhone's battery life. I have mine set to only charge up to 85% whenever it's plugged in. But if I know I've got a big day ahead, maybe I'll be out for hours or I won't have access to a charger, I can quickly charge it all the way to 100% just for that one day. So to do this, go to Settings, and then we want to go to Battery, and then we need to click on Charging. And here you can see I've set my charge limit to 85. So whenever I plug my phone in to charge, it's only going to go to 85%. But if, let's say tomorrow I have a really busy day and I want to make sure my phone is full for the whole day, I'm just going to click 100 and then I'll just click allow until tomorrow. So then whenever I plug my phone in to charge until tomorrow, it's going to charge until 100%. And then after that, it's going to come back to 85%. It's a smart way to protect your battery without getting caught short, because we always have those times when we are going to need a 100% battery for the day. But a lot of the time for me, I only really need to charge it to 85% because I always have a charger available if I need. But most of the time, 85% charge for me gets me through the day just fine. If you've ever needed to scan something quickly, like a document or a receipt, just use the Notes app. All you need to do is open the Notes app, create a new note, come down here to the paperclip icon, click Scan Document, and then if we have a receipt like this, then all we need to do is get it into frame and it will automatically scan it in. And then you can keep scanning documents if you have a few, or you can just hit save. And then you can see here now in my notes, I have a scanned in document. I can write stuff underneath if I need to take any notes about it. If this was a document that had a section where you needed to sign or put the date in, you can use the markup tool, which is this little pen tool here. And then you can press plus and you can add your signature, or you can add a text box, or you can use the pens and draw on the image if you needed to. And finally, did you know your iPhone can actually search your photos based on what's in them? Just open the Photos app, tap search, and then you can type something in like cat, plant, receipt. So we'll type cat, and you can see here it's picked up 2 results of pictures of my cats. It uses image recognition to find the matches, even if you've never tagged or named the photo. So those are some cool little things that your iPhone can do that make everyday life just that little bit easier. Let me know in the comments if you've tried any of these, or if you have a favorite feature that you love to use that I didn't include. And if your iPhone's running out of space, check out this video next and I'll show you how to transfer files and photos from your iPhone to an external hard drive without needing a computer. See you in the next video.